we're just going to work on a breath pattern, whereas we're slowing the breath down. We're being very deliberate in how we're breathing. And we're just going to shut our eyes, go inside, and we're going to work on this holding pattern. So if you come into difficulties with the holding pattern, please breathe normally. Alright, but what it should do is really clear your mind. It should start to clear your lung space a little bit more and help you to use a little bit more of your lung space. So we're just shutting our eyes, as I say, going inside. Take a long, deep breath in through your nose. And breathing out through your nose. Take a long, deep breath in. Breathing all of the way back out. Take a long, deep breath in. Breathing all of the way back out. Take a long, deep breath in. Breathing all of the way back out. And this time, take a longer, deeper breath in. Go right to the top of your inhalation. Lowering down your chin and holding on to your breath. Raising your chin back up. And slowly breathing all of the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. And lowering down your chin and holding on to your breath. And raising your chin back up. And breathing all of the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. And now breathing all of the way back out. And we're reversing the pattern, going all the way down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. And then raising your chin back up, breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. Breathing out as completely as you can. Go right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower your chin down, holding the breath out. Raising your chin back up, breathing in. And breathing out. Take a deep breath in. And out. And keep breathing. Try and feel the difference in the breath. Try and feel that the breath is a little bit longer than when we started. Try and feel that you're using a little bit more lung space than when we started. And now if we could clasp up our fingers together, raise your arms high above your head. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, take a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. Breathing out, taking a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. Breathing out, lowering down your hands. starting to draw your body up into your knees, uncurl your heels, and sit back down upon your heels. Raising your chin, looking up. Let's draw the body slowly to pull up and along the ground, rolling down the shoulders, lifting the chin. Curling the toes, sending your hips back and taking your head down through your arms. And draw forwards into a plank, engaging with your core, bending your knees and sitting back down upon your heels. Breathing in as you draw your body up and along the ground. Breathing out to send the hips back and the head down through your arms. Breathing in as you draw forwards to a strong plank. And breathing out, bending your knees and sitting back. Breathing in as you draw your body up, roll down the shoulders, lifting the chin. Breathing out, sending the hips away from you and the head down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a plank. And breathing out as you bend your knees and sit on back. Breathing in to draw your body up and through. Breathing out, head down, bottom up. Breathing in, draw forwards to plank. And breathing out, bend your knees and sit back. Breathing in to pull your body up. And breathing out, sending your hips back and your head down. Breathing in, forwards to plank. And breathing out, bending your knees and sitting back. One more time, breathing in to draw up and through. And this time as you breathe out, stay in your downward dog. Walk your feet from one to the other. And just moving gently through the hips. Fingers are spread wide to the floor. And you're just feeling that stretch coming all the way out and along the back of your legs. All the way up into your lower back. Okay, now leaving the heels back and walking your hands back in towards your feet. And just taking hold of your elbows, dropping the head down, just take a little rock from side to side with your arms, bending your knees as much as you need to today. And then letting go with your arms, uncurling the body slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way up to standing, clasping your fingers up together. Squeeze your head a little with both arms, take a breath in. As you breathe out, activate your waist and take a bend. Stretch all the way through from your lats to your lower back. Breathing in as you come up. Breathing out, activate your waist. That stretch coming all the way through your oblique muscles into your hip flexors. Breathing in, coming back up. Breathing out, letting your arms down. Step up towards the top end of your mat for me. Bring your hands in towards your heart. Let's breathe in as we raise both of our arms up towards the ceiling. And breathing out, open your body, fall forwards, bend your knees where you need to. Breathing in, step back with your right leg, take your knee to the floor and lifting your chin. Breathing out, step back with your left leg, hold to a plank. Breathing in as you come down to your knees, your belly and your chest. And breathing out to come up into an upward dog, elbows are in, shoulders are relaxed. Breathing in as you lower, curl the toes, engaging the core. Breathing out as you push to a plank and back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping up towards the top end of your mat, lifting your chin. And breathing out, left leg stepping up and folding to your knees. Breathing in as you pull up through the belly, opening with your chest, gazing up to your thumbs. And breathing out, follow your thumbs back down to your heart. Breathing in in as you raise both arms. Breathing out, dive the body forwards and lengthening. Always bend your knees if you need to. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back behind you. Release the knee to the floor, lifting your chin. Breathing out, step back, right leg, hold into plank. Breathing in down to your knees, your belly and your chest. And breathing out, ease the body up into an upward dog. Breathing in as you lower, curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out as you push up to a plank and back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, stepping forwards with your left foot, lifting the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, step forwards with your right foot and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, all the way back out to a standing position. Breathing out, follow your thumbs back down and towards your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open your body, fold forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back. Now just keeping your knee above the ground for me. Push down into your right hand and bring your left arm up towards the ceiling. Just take a couple of breaths there. Keep bending into the front left knee. Make sure you've got a little depth so you can push back a little into the hip flexors. And today I'd just like us to drop down your left elbow to your left knee and place your back foot flat to the floor. I'm going to work into some shoulder openers here. Start to brush your right arm forwards, breathing in. As you breathe out, follow your fingers as you circle the arm back. Breathing in, drawing your arm forwards. Follow your fingers, drawing back. Breathing in, coming forwards. Nice big circle, opening all of the way back. One more time, breathing in. And this time as you breathe out, open all the way back. Reach your arm back as far as you can and look over your shoulder. Keeping your shoulders nice and relaxed. And then release your body all the way back round. Hands either side of your foot, turn your back foot and bring your feet together behind you. And then come down upon your knees, your belly and your chest. Okay, now I'm going to start to open the back up a little bit more. Okay, now today I'm going to curl the toes on my left leg and lift my right leg and then gently start to roll backwards to touch the floor. So if you can, behind you. And then I'm going to come back on down. Alright, so there's going to be a little bit of movement. So you might want to curl the toes on the right leg, point the toes on the left leg, circle it back, and round. Okay? So we're moving the lower end of your body. Lift the right leg, point the toes, circle it back. So you're going to get this twist. You're going to get this release. But you're only going as far as you need to. Okay? Lift up, left leg. Point the toe, roll it back, and come back round. Just as far as your back is wanting to go at this point. Two more. Lift the leg, roll it back, touch the ground if you can, bring it back round. Good. One more. Up, roll it back, and back up. Alright, let the legs come a little bit wider. Taking your right arm across the top of your mat, and left fingers down towards the floor. So remember, the further forward you have your forearm, the easier it is. The closer you bring your arm in, the steeper you're going to go up. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, raise the body, start to lengthen through the neck, look over your shoulder. Maybe you can view your left foot, but don't worry if you can't today. Bring it all the way back round, releasing your body back. Swapping your arms over. Left arm across the top, right fingers to the floor. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring your body up onto your forearm, looking up over your shoulder. upward dog. And breathing out to lower your body back down. Curl the toes, engaging with your core, breathing in, pushing up to your plank, and back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, step your right foot up towards the top end of your mat, lifting your chin, releasing your toes. And breathing out, step your left foot up and fold against your knees. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, opening with your chest, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back into your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, opening your body, fall forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back. Keep your knee above the ground. Push down into your left hand and turn to the right. Okay, so again, bending into that front knee. Opening and looking up towards your right thumb. Okay, now lowering down your right elbow to your right knee. Take your back foot flat down to the floor. So starting to open up that left shoulder. So breathing in, reaching your fingers forwards. Breathing out, take that lovely big circle. Follow your fingers as you look back. Again, breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out, opening and looking on back. Again, breathing in to draw forwards. Breathing out, circle out, open the shoulder. One more time, breathing in. And as you breathe out, bring that arm all of the way back. Reach around, try and find the waist or the inner thigh. Look back over your shoulder, but try not to let your shoulders hunch up. Tuck your tailbone under. Now let's return the body. Hands either side of your foot. Turn the back foot. Step the feet together behind you. And come down upon your knees, your belly and your chest. Now coming in for a little bit of a quad stretch here. Now you can either take one leg or you can take both legs in. And you're drawing your hands around the front of your ankles or your feet. And we'll tilt the pelvis a little, squeeze the back side, and if at all possible, lifting the thighs a little off the floor. Again, don't worry if you're doing one leg, we'll swap in just a moment. Alright, coming back down. Those of you doing one leg, swap legs now. Coming up again if you can, tilt the pelvis, squeeze the back side, come up, and if it's okay to lift your chest a little. And then remember, with a position like this, where your gaze goes, your body is going to follow. So if we look up a little bit, without, again, pushing the neck into a position that it's not comfortable with. And then gently drawing it down. Hands beneath your shoulders. Breathing in as you come into a gentle upward dog. That should be getting a little bit easier now. Breathing in as you lower. Curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out, push up to plank. And back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, step your left foot forwards. Lift the chin, release your toes. Breathing out, step your right foot forwards and fold to your knees. Breathing in, pull up through the belly. All the way back out to standing, gaze to your thumbs. And breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Breathing in, let's raise both arms. Breathing out, open your chest and fold on forwards. Now this time I'd like us to step back with the left foot and place it flat down onto the floor. We're going to come into your warrior sequence. Bring your right knee up in towards your right armpit. Okay, stay low in the legs and then come on up, using the hamstrings and the glutes to draw you back up to standing. Alright, now open the shoulders, feel that you're balanced between both feet. Okay, letting go, breathing in, turn palms, breathing out as you raise your arms. If your balance is there, look up, okay, either between your hands or squeeze your face a little with both arms. Trying to draw your ribs and your hips towards the front as well as you can today. Back leg is nice and straight. You want to be all the way down to the outside edge of your back foot. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two. Opening up your back hip a little, tailbone tucked under, gazing out and along the center of your right hand. Okay, really squeeze back the shoulder blades, open the collarbone, tuck your bottom under a little bit. That's it. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, reverse warrior, reaching upwards, looking up towards your upper hand if you can. Now either stay with the knee bent, which is a bit easier, or if you want to challenge this morning, straighten your front leg. And if you want to challenge balance, lift up your toes. And then replace the foot. And let's cartwheel the hands all the way down to the floor. Turning your back knee and placing it down to the ground. Let's start to turn open your front foot and place your hands on the inside of your foot, coming into lizard. So as we draw down, looking forwards, roll the shoulders back and start to press from the center of your chest downwards. Try to remain soft in your hands. So I know you want to take all of your weight into your hands, okay, but if you can, try and make the hip do the job here. Now this is fairly easy today. To take it further, work your foot across, pop it on its edge, take your right hand beneath your right leg, and then we can slowly, if we feel okay with it, lengthen away. So I'm moving out from my hips and pressing the center of my chest over my big toe. And then gently drawing it back up again. Walking your foot a little bit out to the side. I'm going to come straight up into your hip flexor work. So I'm coming back, I'm rolling back the shoulders. The knee is in alignment here with your ankle. And then as we raise both of the arms, again we could either look up between the hands. If your balance is a little bit off today, always look forwards, it makes it a lot easier. Some of you might be able to bring your hands together and maybe start to back bend. So you're sending your arms towards the back of the room. And then slowly drawing the body back in. And just coming off the hip flexors there for a moment. Move back onto your back knee and draw back your toes. And just rolling back the shoulders, pressing from the center of your chest. Always if you need to bend that front leg, then do. Okay, see where it will let you go today. Eventually you want the line of the back to become a little bit flatter. So even if you don't feel that it's moving, in your mind, try to encourage a little bit more of an arch to come to your lower back. And eventually it will, okay, but we've just got to keep focused upon it. Okay, now I'm going to bring us up onto our knees. And we're going to come up into a little bit of leg extension to work today. So, if you need to turn yourself around, okay, depending how much space you need, that's it, just turn yourself around the other way. I'm going to take the right leg out to the side. Now I'm taking my left arm up and over, breathing in, and then so take my hand to the floor, breathing out and lifting the leg up, extending it away. That's it. Breathing in, reaching over, keeping the chest open, and breathing out, taking that leg down. That's it, taking the leg up, reaching the arm over. So we're using our Pilates method work here. Breathing in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Draw the navel back to the spine, extend and lift. Breathing in as you reach on, up and over. Breathing out, hand to the floor and lift. Breathing in, reaching it up and over. Breathing out. Now, I'm going to stay up this time. And I'm very into leg circles at the moment, okay? So we're circling this leg away. So as you take that leg backwards, breathe out. As it comes forwards, in. And in. Keep the core locked on. All right, stabilize that balance. Hip work, glute work, balance work, core work. It's all coming in here. Make those circles as generous as you feel that you can go with that today. All right, and again, breathe out, in, one more, and in. All right, come all the way back up. Slide, one more, sorry, coming into camel. So I'm just going to open back the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together. You're either going to place your hands up onto your lower back or reach around and take your elbows, okay, for this first stage. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, offering up the chest towards the ceiling. All right, now you don't need to throw the head back. That doesn't constitute for your back bend, okay? Some of you may feel okay with opening the neck, in which case do so. If you don't feel okay with it, don't do it. So from there, opening the chest if you want to go further, and then maybe reaching down for the back of your legs or your heels. But again, just going as far as your body is open to today. And then drawing your chin towards your chest, engage your core, coming all of the way back up and now, coming down to the floor. Spreading your fingers out nice and wide, curl the toes, and come off into high down dog. Lowering back the heels, spreading out your fingers. And let's take the right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee a little, opening with the hip, coming into your rock star. And just try and keep the upper body squared to the mat. And then take that leg down. Lock down the big toe, the toe next to it, to the bone just above your left heel. Move forwards into a one-leg plank, squeezing the knees together. If you find that hard, of course, take the other foot down to the floor. Let's draw back up again into down dog split. So take that leg up as high as your body will let you go with that today, pointing your toes. Then drawing your right knee towards your right elbow, come forwards into a floating plank. And then take your right leg underneath, so it goes to the far side of your left hand. Take your back heel down upon the floor, and raising your left arm, coming into fallen triangle. Take the hand down towards the floor, and bring your right knee towards your right wrist, and take the back leg away, coming down into preparation of pigeon posture. Now if you'd like to take your pigeon to resting today, take your head down and release your body forwards. If you're happy to take it up to maybe halfway with this position, have a look back, check that your back leg is tucked in, bend up the back leg and take the quad stretch. So this is going to bring in a little bit more back bend work. If it's not good for you today, go back, okay, leave it out. For those of you going a little bit further, maybe we take the elbow around the front of your foot. Okay, draw the foot in. We can from there reach back and take hold of the foot. And then release the arm back out and hold the foot with both hands. That's it, or using a strap, anything else that you want to work with today. And again, we're coming back round, so we're squaring off the hips. And then that head can go back to your foot. around to the front. Alright, now when you're ready, we're going to come down into your roll back. So we're going to take our time. We may not be going all the way back down to the ground today. It doesn't matter. Alright, what we're looking at here is a fluid action of your back coming downwards towards the floor. We want to sit up nice and tall, we want to draw the shoulders back, and we try not to hunch them forwards. Okay, even though you're curving the back, we're trying not to pull it up. Alright, keep that collarbone nice and open. Deep breath in, ribs are widening. And then as you breathe out, suck the belly back underneath your ribs, curve your lumbar spine, and just stop there at halfway. Breathing in, and then as you breathe out, engaging your core, draw the body up to a tall seated position. Again, breathing in, the ribs widen. As you breathe out, navel back to the spine, curving back down through your lower back. Breathing in, and breathing out as you draw up, lifting and open. Good. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering back. Those of you who'd like to go down to the floor, lower down, just touch your shoulder blades. Breathing in and breathing out, going all the way back. Try not to put the head back, okay? So those of you working in a stronger position today, hand onto the shoulder. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lowering back down through your back. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowly drawing back on up, swapping it over, breathing in. And as you go back, breathing out, slowly working down through the back. Breathing in and breathing out, drawing all of the way back up. Swap it over with the hands, breathing in, breathing out, engage with the core. Maybe shut your eyes whilst you're doing this one. Really focus on your back, really focus on your core, pulling the body all the way up nice and tall. Swapping the arms over, last time, breathing in. And as you breathe out, lowering carefully, breathing in, breathing out, slowly drawing back up. Alright, we're going to cross the legs. Gently draw them underneath. Now you can either pull them underneath, hands to the floor and hop back, or you can gently step back. Alright, see what you feel like today. So the hands are pulling the legs in underneath. We're just popping them underneath the top of your legs. And then we can hop back maybe. That's it. Very graceful. Let's come all the way back off into your downward dog. And let's just reach in underneath, taking your right hand towards your left ankle. Okay, and then looking up underneath your left armpit. If you can't quite reach the ankle, hold the knee or the inside of the leg. Inside of the leg is a bit easier. See what you can reach into. You should feel a stretch come into the thoracic area of your back. And then hand back down to the floor. Step your right foot up to the top of your mat, releasing your knee and lifting your chin. And then stepping your left foot through to the top of your mat and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly. All the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open your body, fold forwards. Breathing in, let's step back with your right leg, leaving your left leg at the top of your mat. Bring the knee deep in towards your armpit and your back foot is flat on the floor. Start to bring your body up. Open your chest, keeping your hips and your ribs squared towards the front of the mat. Roll back your shoulders, engage your core. Breathing in, turning palms. As you breathe out, raising both arms, either look between your hands or start to squeeze the face a little. Alright, you know how you're going along with this today. If you feel shaky, your balance is a little off this morning, look forwards. It makes it so much easier. You can build up to looking upwards. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two. Gazing along the center finger. Opening the back hip. Feel that you're pressing down all the way into the outside edge of your back foot. And just tuck under a little here. Okay, we want to try not to promote too much back bend on this one. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, reaching towards your back leg, looking up towards your upper hand. Then on your next out breath, straighten your leg if you can. And if you're challenging your balance, lift your toes. Place your foot back down. Cartwheeling your hands all the way back down towards the floor. Turning your back knee and placing it down to the ground. Opening your front foot up. Hands come to the inside of your foot. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, soften at the elbows and allow the body to come lower on the inside of your leg, if at all possible. Now if you get down and you think this is quite intense, then you have no reason to move it on. Alright, if it's not very intense for you anymore, then maybe you would like to take your foot across, pop it on its edge. So very much remember with this one, it's not a lotus, so we're not turning the foot completely open. It's just very much on the edge of your foot. So that as you come down, you're being careful that you're not pushing any pressure on the knee. This needs to be that it's coming up from the hip. Work. So drawing back the shoulders, you've got your knee in alignment with your ankle in front, remember. Okay, try not to let your knee go forwards than your toe. And then as we bring our arms up again, we can look up between the hands. We can bring the hands together. We can open it back a little further. Slowly drawing it back down, moving off the hip flexor onto a hamstring and calf stretch, drawing back your toes. So again, remember, it's the bit that you can't see. It's the lower back, okay? That's the bit you want to start thinking about. So just trying in your mind to imagine that you've got a massive arch in it, okay? That you're sticking your bottom out as if you're trying to sit down. Alright, but if you get any tightness from doing that behind the knee, bend the front knee. Okay, now let's bring the knees in together. And we're going to come into that hip work again. So if you need to turn yourself around the other way, pop round just for a second. We're going to take that left leg out to the side. And as we reach up, out from your waist, arm in alignment with your ear, breathing in. As you breathe out, hand down to the floor, lifting the leg up and extending it away. Again, breathing in, lovely stretch out from your waist. Breathing out, navel back to the spine, lift the leg up. And again, breathing in, keeping the neck and the chest open. Breathe out, core lock on, lift and press the leg away. Again, breathing in as you stretch. Breathing out, extend. We're going to stay there this time. Okay, and then as we circle the leg back, breathe out. As it comes forwards, breathe in. Nice generous circles. Breathe out and in. Good. So, as I said before, this is stabilization work for the hip. This is strengthening work for the glutes and the hip. Core strength, balance work. Try not to bring your upper arm too close to your shoulders up, okay? So the arm stretches out, but you want to get that freedom around the neck. Breathing out to circle back, breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out, back, in, forwards. 2 more, back, in, forwards. 1 more, and relax. Come back on up. Good for all of those of you who spend time sitting, okay? Because it frees up the lower back muscles as well. So coming second time around in for camel. So hands coming to lower back, okay? Or any other position that you're currently working on, all right? In this back bend sequence. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, again, we gently start to offer the chest up. Try not to lean. We should not feel anything in the quad muscles at all. If you feel comfortable with opening the throat, you're looking up and looking back. If you're comfortable with going further, reach along the back of your legs or take your heels. Tucking your chin in, engaging your core, come slowly up, going the other way round now this time, spreading your fingers to the floor, curl the toes, come up into your high down dog, look up towards your belly, lower your heels back. Now let's raise the left leg nice and high, bend the knee a little, opening with the hip. Lock down a big toe next to it to the bone above your heel. Come forwards into your one leg plank. Let's draw the body back up. Taking that leg up high again. Down dog split. Push up through your toes. Bringing through your left knee towards your left elbow. Floating plank. Deep breaths. Feel the core connection here. And then bring the leg through underneath you, edge of your foot to the floor, back heel goes down to the ground, raising your right arm up, fallen triangle. And bring your hand down to the floor, and let's from there draw your left knee towards your left wrist, sliding the back leg away. And if you took your pigeon to resting last time, pop forehead down towards the floor, that will be okay. If you're bringing the back leg up, again, just ensure that it's not wandering out to the side too much. Bend up the back leg and take hold. And if that's enough, stay. Just try and bring the shoulders around a little bit so that they're level. If you can go back and take hold of the foot, okay, or you're using the strap to help you into that position, by all means go ahead. What it means is that you'll get a deeper stretch into your quad muscle, okay, you may not need that. And when we go back, when we reach back and we take hold of the foot, it just means that more muscles are working through the shoulders and the back. It becomes a bigger back bend. Wide as your mat, coming into saw. So you can cross your legs alternatively with this position. I'm going to open out through your arms, roll open the collarbone. As you breathe in, take a rotation with your upper body. As you breathe out, engage the core and round the spine as you lengthen across. Breathing in to draw your body up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Drop your shoulders. Breathing in as you turn. Breathing out, rounding your spine and lengthening across. across. Breathing in, use your back and your abdominal strength to bring it back up. Breathing out, use your core to slowly bring you to the middle. One more set. Breathing in, turn the upper body. Breathing out, lengthening over and across. Breathing in to draw the body up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine to the middle. Breathing in, turning the upper body. Breathing out and lengthening over and across. Breathing in to draw the body up. Breathing out, engaging with your core and letting your arms go. Okay, again, let's cross out the legs. Gently bring them in underneath you. Either step or hop back. And come back off into your downward dog. And we're going to reach in underneath us, this time with your left hand. Either reach to the inside of your knee, outside of your knee, outside of your ankle or inside of your ankle. Doesn't matter where you reach, but you're looking underneath you. Or you're looking underneath your right armpit. And then hand back down to the floor. Let's step through with your left leg, lifting your chin and releasing the toes back. Let's step through with your right leg and fold to your knees. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Alright, I'm going to take a couple of balances just before I take you down onto the floor. We're nearly done today, guys. Alright, so just relaxing out your shoulders, opening out with your collarbones, spreading out your toes. Now, if you do have a day where everything's a little bit wobbly, hold on to a piece of furniture, is my advice, okay? It's all right, it doesn't matter, okay? So engage with your core. We're going to work into tree, dancer, and flying lotus today. Flying pigeon today. Alright, so picking up your right foot, placing it either to your calf, or above your knee, or towards the inner thigh. It doesn't matter how far the leg goes up. Remember, it's the balance that's important. Hands in your heart. Bring the hands up through the midline of your body. Maybe taking your right hand behind the left if you can, squeezing the space out behind your head, lifting the chin. And let's release down your right hand. Turning your right leg, taking hold of your foot. Letting your left arm come down to counterbalance. Now squeeze the backside again. Start to gently bring the knee back a little if you can. And again, you have a little back bend. Hopefully the back is still warm enough. It feels good to do that. And then slowly draw it back in. Place your foot halfway down your thigh, flexing your foot off. Then as you sit back, as if you're sitting down on a chair, drawing your body down. If that's enough, stay and come up if you need to. If you can take your hands in towards your heart, curling the toes around your triceps, and just for those of you who want to fly this today, hands to the floor, you lean forwards, and we lift up the back foot. And then tilt it back down. And then gently come up. Extend the leg. And release it down. Beautiful. Alright. Let go. Go to the other side. Pick up the left leg. Moving the fingers up through the midline of your body. Left hand behind the right. Letting down your left hand. Turning the left leg. Knees dropping in together. again gently as you send the back leg away, lifting the chin. And then slowly drawing back in, half lotus, placing that foot halfway down your thigh. Sitting back, okay, so you're going to feel this in the hips again. Halfway may be enough. You may need your wings, okay, in which case hold them. You may not, in which case take them in front of your heart. And then for those of you, again, you're feeling that you can take it to flying, take your hands to the floor, curl the toes around your triceps, the knee is pushing against your tricep on the other arm, and you lift the back leg. And then putting the foot back down, carefully bring yourself back up when you're ready. And then extending that leg away. And then slowly bring it back down. Good. Alright. Step back to about halfway down your mat. And again, be careful with this one. Alright, know your knees. Alright, if your knees don't like it, come down a different way. I'm rising up into the tiptoes. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lower. Good. Now I'm just going to look at practicing your crow position. Remember, you don't have to have both feet off the floor. So I'm bringing my hands forwards again. A little bit of a softness there to the elbows. My knees are going to latch onto my arms. Alright, and then as I look forwards, I'm not going to take any risks, okay? I'm coming forwards, and if the balance feels true, then I'm going to gently try and lift up my legs, alright? I might be doing just one today, and that's okay. Or maybe both feel like they can come off, in which case you're drawing both of the legs up and looking forwards. Alright, so try not to look underneath you. You need to weigh out the upper body from the lower body. Alright, just seeing where you can get to today with balance. But like I said, some days it's easier than others, okay? It is a really good lower back stretch. So I popped that one in at the end for you today. Good, and once you have finished, just come around, sit down. And we're going to go in and under, find your elbows, just gently pull it back and release the back, tucking the head in, find that release into your lower back. And then just moving your chest upon your legs, tucking your head in. Let go with your arms, and either today maybe that bent knee position and your head dropping onto your legs is enough. Maybe you take the legs a bit further away. Maybe that feels good. Maybe you're okay to go straight with your legs. Maybe that feels good. And then from here, all depending on where you want to get to, you're either just letting your arms hang. You can take your hands around the bottom of your feet if you can reach and pull the toes back. You can go beyond, in which case you'll take your fingers around your wrists, go beyond your legs and pull in and take the head down. Slowly unrolling your spine. Just bringing your legs back to where we started. And just pushing down through your fingers to one side. Take your hand over the top. Gently encourage a stretch along the side of your neck. And go to the back corner of your head and draw your head slightly across. And then coming back on up. Alright, changing it over. Fingers going over the top, gently encouraging the ear over. And if you're doing this and you're feeling that your neck is really, really tight, we had some nice fun times last night when we did the neck and shoulder release class. So I've done some different stretches in that one. Take your fingers to the back corner of your head and draw your head across. So that little mini class, that 30-minute class, is up on YouTube now. So if you want to catch up with it at some point, you just need a tennis ball, a towel and a cushion. Okay, so lots of lying around. And releasing all of the way back up. Let's draw the shoulders forwards, stretch across the middle of your upper back, breathing in, raising both of your arms, breathing out, opening your chest, keeping your gaze forwards. Draw your shoulders forwards, tucking your head in, breathing in to pull up, breathing out, open back. One more time, draw the shoulders forwards, tucking the head in, breathing in, coming all the way up. And this time as you breathe out, come down to your crown, to your third eye, stopping in at your throat and checking in at your heart. And we can bow to each other. Namaste. Well done this morning, everybody. Okay, drink lots of water now, please. Okay, you need to replace what you've